Hi everybody! For this video, I wanted to share with you all my favorite movies from 2015 this far. And 2015, I'm considering just the new releases for 2015, so movies that are technically 2014 releases, Selma, Song of the Sea, Imitation Game, movies like that are not on this list. So let's get started, my favorites. And this is really in no particular order, but some of the best ones that I've seen so far, I would include Paddington, which was such a charming children's movie. It made me laugh a lot. I thought it had a really fun villain, and I just thought they made every decision right, and it's definitely the best CG live action movie that we've ever had, because most of them have been so bad. Next up, I have Cinderella, which I've not been a big fan of the live action Disney remakes, but this they did it all right. I thought they told a little bit more without fundamentally changing the characters. I really liked the message of kindness and courage. I thought the art design and the costumes and the hair and everything was really, really great. I very much enjoyed it. Next on my list would be The Next 5 Years. This is one you probably didn't see, but I really liked it. I love musicals. I love this musical. I think it's brilliant, and I think they did a great job with it. I really thought that Anna Kendrick was good. I liked how they staged it. It was a tricky musical to stage because it's telling the story. The girl starts with the end of the relationship, the boy starts with the beginning. But I thought they pulled it off, and I really liked it. Another one that you probably didn't see that I really liked is The Rewrite. And I thought it was sort of a classic romantic comedy that I haven't seen in a long time. It had a lot of good writing as far as about writing, about movies, about books, and literature, and fandoms, and everything else. It made me laugh a lot. I loved the cast. Definitely go hunt it down and see it. I think you'll enjoy it. Another one that maybe not enough people saw that I loved is Mcfarland USA, which I thought showed sort of a complex depiction of poverty in America and sort of functional poverty, which you don't see very often. That these were actually like happy, for the most part, happy families, and they were trying their best, and I definitely appreciated that, and I really was moved by it and liked the story, and Kevin Costner is very good as well. Another hidden movie that I really liked that you can still catch on demand or in theater is I Am Big Bird. This is the Carol Spinney story, and for someone who's a Sesame Street fan, who's a Muppets fan, I just loved it. As someone who's really interested in work and work-related movies, this was actually really interesting too, about someone who's sort of found their calling. It's also a beautiful story of a couple and him and his wife and their love and how they met and everything was very sweet, and I just loved it. It was great. And then another movie I really loved was Freetown, which tells the story of the Mormon missionaries. They had to get smuggled out of Liberia into Freetown, and I thought it was great. I was really moved by it, and I thought that the acting was pretty good, especially Philip Adolfo, and it was a really entertaining, tense story. And then another movie that you should catch that's in the theaters that was really good is Ex-Machina, which was something different for me to see, but I thought it was so well made and it looks great. I thought the lead performances were very good. I wish I'd been a little more emotionally invested in the story. Still, for a thriller, I thought it was very, very good, and it's not my favorite genre, but I enjoyed it. So the last one that I'll mention is definitely not a hidden gem, but I will say I really, really had a great time watching the Avengers Age of Ultron. I thought Ultron was an awesome villain. I really liked James Spader's performance. I liked how we got fleshed out backstories to almost all the major characters, which was really cool. I liked Vision. I liked Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. I mean, I'm not a biggest comic book movie person, but I thought it was fun. I really enjoyed it. So those are kind of my favorites of the year so far. Oh, and the worst movie that I saw this year, I think, has to be Strange Magic. It's not the worst movie it's certainly better than last year's worst animated movies of The Nut Job and Legends of Oz and The Hero of Color City. Those were worse than Strange Magic, but it's still probably the worst movie. It's just the dialogue was so bad, and it just ended up being a really stupid story. It's a lot like Romeo and Juliet. Like, just don't do that to Shakespeare. But I would also, I think Home was a huge disappointment. I thought it was really, really bad. I didn't like it. But other than that, those are my thoughts on 2015 so far. And let me know what you think. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.